Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we have a beautiful story for you called Letters for Tomorrow, a love that time could not erase. Make sure to watch until the end, because the lesson at the end will touch your heart. Also, please give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on any of our stories. Once upon a time in a small Brazilian town, life moved to the rhythm of the guitar and the soft murmur of the people. The year was the 1940s, and the world outside was troubled with the echoes of an impending war. But within the walls of this little town, life seemed to go on undisturbed. That is, until Samuel left. Samuel was a young man known for his warm smile and a heart as big as the sky. He was a soldier, and his duty was calling him away from his beloved Clara. On the day he left, the sky was as gray as Samuel's uniform. Clara stood on the train platform, her eyes mirroring the sorrow of the day. "Promise me you'll come back," she whispered, her fingers digging into Samuel's arm, as if seeking an anchor in his flesh. "I'll come back," Samuel replied, though his voice trembled, betraying the uncertainty in his heart. The train whistle blew, shattering the silence with its mournful cry. Samuel boarded the train, and with a final wave, it pulled away from the platform, carrying with it the weight of unspoken fears and the hope for a swift return. Days turned into weeks, and the vibrant laughter that once echoed through Clara's home was replaced by the ticking clock on the wall, each tick-tock resonating with the relentless passage of time. Then one day, a miracle arrived. It wasn't Samuel, but it carried his essence. A letter, sealed with wax, bore his familiar handwriting. With trembling hands, Clara broke the seal and unfolded the yellowed paper. The familiar handwriting danced before her eyes. "My dearest Clara," it began, and as she read, Samuel's voice echoed in her ears. He wrote about the muddy trenches, the camaraderie forged in the face of danger, and most importantly, his unwavering love for her. Between the lines, his words carried the warmth of his affection, a hearth-fire in the bleak landscape of war. He spoke of the stars, reminding her of the shared nights spent gazing at the cosmos, dreaming of forever, and he promised to return, his words a beacon in the dark sea of her worry. With each passing day, the letter became more than just paper and ink. It was a lifeline connecting her to Samuel in a world where silence could be deafening. Clara poured her heart out onto paper, weaving tales of their garden, the blooming roses a testament to her enduring love. She wrote of the mundane and the magical, hoping that in her words, Samuel found solace. For her, writing letters became a ritual, a dance with absence where every word was a step to keep hope alive. Samuel, far from the comfort of home, found refuge in Clara's letters. He read them under the canopy of trees, their roots a silent witness to his tears. Her words were his solace, a reminder of the beauty he was fighting to protect. He wrote to her about the horrors he witnessed, the friends he lost, the battles he fought. His letters were his shield against despair, the ink on the paper a testament to his undying spirit. Yet sometimes the silence stretched on for months, leaving Clara's hope wilting like a flower denied sunlight. The whispers of doubt began to creep into the town. People questioned if Samuel would ever return, if their hero would be laid to rest in a foreign land. Clara, however, refused to let go. She held on to Samuel's promises, his letters, and most importantly, her faith. The years marched on relentlessly, each year etching new lines on Clara's face, each line a silent testament to her unwavering love. But something inside her started to fade. Her youthful optimism, her vibrant spirit, and even her health began to mirror the long dark nights of Samuel's absence. Still, she waited, clinging to the belief that tomorrow would bring good news. Then, one day, a letter arrived, bearing Samuel's familiar handwriting, yet it was different. There was a tremor in his writing, a haunted quality to the words. He spoke of wounds both physical and emotional, of comrades lost and dreams deferred. He mentioned his longing for home, for Clara, and for the life they had been forced to put on hold. Most heartbreaking of all, he spoke of the possibility that he might never return. As Clara read those words, her world crumbled. Was all this waiting in vain? Was Samuel's love just a dream, a mirage shimmering on the horizon of her heart? She clutched the letter, tears blurring her vision. This was more than just a letter. It was a confession, a pouring of the soul, a testament to a love that war had almost erased. But amidst the despair, a flicker of hope remained. Samuel still loved her, and in that love, Clara found the strength to rise. She knew she couldn't wait any longer. She had waited 4 years, but now she needed action. She rose, her bones aching with the weight of years, yet her eyes shining with newfound determination. She walked to the chapel, its familiar silhouette a beacon on the hill. Inside, bathed in the soft glow of the altar, Clara poured out her heart to God. She didn't ask for Samuel's return, for miracles take time. Instead, she sought the strength to endure, the courage to face whatever tomorrow brought. When she returned home, she took out the chest, the one containing Samuel's letters. She sat by the window, the fading light painting the room in hues of orange and purple. As she read, Samuel's words enveloped her, enveloping her in their warmth. Each letter was a reminder of their love story, a testament to their bond. Years turned into a decade, then 2, and still Clara waited. The townspeople, once sympathetic, began to forget. Samuel became a memory, a name from the past. But Clara never wavered. She kept her vigil by the window, her gaze fixed on the horizon where tomorrow was born. Then one morning, as the sun painted the sky in hues of gold, Clara saw a figure standing on the road leading to town. Her heart skipped a beat. Could it be? As he drew closer, her eyes, dimmed by years of waiting, saw the ghost of Samuel, older, slower, but undeniably him. He stood on the porch, his eyes searching for her, and when he saw her, a ghost of a smile touched his lips. "I told you," he whispered, his voice hoarse with emotion, "I would come back." And in that moment, the years of waiting, the lonely nights, the faded letters, they all faded away. All that mattered was that tomorrow had come, a tomorrow that Samuel had promised, and Clara had believed in. In their twilight years, Samuel and Clara sat by the window, the setting sun casting long shadows in the room. Their grandchildren, playing on the floor, would often pause, gazing up at their grandparents with innocent curiosity. "What kept your love alive through the war?" "Vava," and "va," they would ask, using the endearing term for grandmother and grandfather in Portuguese. Samuel, his eyes crinkled at the corners, with a lifetime of smiles, would squeeze Clara's hand, whose wrinkles told tales of years spent waiting. It wasn't the waiting, he would begin, his voice raspy with age, but the believing. Every letter was tomorrow's promise written today. And in the quiet of that old house, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the legacy of tomorrow continued to live on, a testament to a love that had weathered the storms of war and emerged even stronger. The story of Samuel and Clara is a timeless tale of love, loss, and the enduring power of the human spirit. It's a story that transcends generations, reminding us that hope, when nurtured, can bloom even in the harshest of terrains. Their love serves as a guiding light, illuminating the path for those who navigate the complexities of relationships in an ever-changing world. Dear friends, if you found inspiration in Samuel and Clara's story, please share it with others. Together, let's spread the message that hope sustains us through life's challenges and that love, when rooted in faith, can conquer even the longest of waits. And here is the original prayer from the story. Eternal Father, teach us the power of hope in waiting. Strengthen hearts that feel the ache of distance. May every word of love we speak be a seed for tomorrow. Protect those separated by circumstances beyond their control and reunite them in your perfect time. Amen. Thank you for watching the story of Letters for Tomorrow. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any new stories. We wish you all the best and look forward to seeing you soon again.